We are back with another interview. If you like these videos, drop a follow to stay tuned, and let's get started. So I heard that you're wanting to start a challenge on social media, and so I'm just want the people to know what that's going to consist of.
Yeah, so starting Monday, I'm starting a 4-week movement challenge. I'm calling it Shrum Wellness Movement Challenge. And the idea about that is, a lot of times you see these challenges that, that people accomplish great feats, and that's wonderful. But I am interested in a challenge that's going to just help people get started moving their bodies. So the idea is to do just one small thing, one tiny piece of movement, exercise, and celebrate those tiny little wins. Because, as I've said in prior videos, it's so important just to start exactly where you're at with teeny tiny small little steps and celebrating those steps so that over time they will compound into bigger and more action. So I am here to start a challenge to celebrate the tiny wins, to celebrate the micro movements, the beginning of your wellness journey. So that's my vision here, and that's really what I want to encourage people to do.
So is that going to consist of people posting themselves and tagging their friends to join along, or what's that?
Yeah, that's my goal.
Yeah.
So for instance, the first challenge is going to be 1 push-up a day. That's it, just 1 push-up, and whatever that looks like for you. You can, get on your hands and knees. You can do it against a wall. You can even just assume the position and think about doing a push-up. If you haven't ever done a push-up in your life, just assuming that position and thinking about doing a push-up is a tiny win. And yeah, I would love for people to post, videos of their push-up, videos or a picture of their push-up, tagging their friends so that I want to build a community that's going to encourage people to move and just to, again, to celebrate those teeny tiny movements, those teeny tiny wins, and just to build confidence and support so that we can, as a community, start a movement of exercise and wellness and just feeling good in your own body.
Yeah, I think that would be a wonderful thing to have. So is this going to be like a one-time thing, or are you going to do future challenges?
Oh, I'd love, yeah. Right now it's a 4-week challenge. So, but I would love to build on that and to keep it going. So I guess it kind of depends on the involvement that we have. Never mind. No, it really doesn't, because even if just one person participates and has improvement in their mobility and in their wellness, that's good enough, and that's enough to keep it going. So yeah, I would love for this to be kind of a recurring thing, but we're starting with a 4-week challenge to just get you moving and beginning to build that confidence.
If someone could try one service here, which one would you recommend?
I would say probably the PEMF table. Everything that we have here I think is absolutely wonderful, and I utilize them every week. But in my opinion, I think the PEMF gives you the most cellular benefit. It just helps so much with so many things within the body. And the majority of people notice an improvement pretty darn quick. A lot of them, even after just when we'll do a demo, a 10-minute demo, and people notice improvements with just those short little demos. But spending 60 minutes on the pulse bed just re-energizes your body. It energizes those cells, and I believe that it has the biggest benefit on your cellular health and wellness. And if there was only one thing that you would choose to do here, I think that is going to give you your most bang for your buck.
Alrighty, if you're wanting to join in on this challenge, starts on Monday. And if you don't like posting yourself doing physical activity, we encourage you to, tag your friends, get them involved, and, drop a hashtag SHW wellness, and, just get it out there just so people don't think you're crazy or whatever, and, join along, and it'll be great.
And I do want to encourage you. I know it is very, very difficult to post vulnerable pictures or videos, but this is a place of safety and wellness, and just know that you are going to encourage somebody else in their journey, and so you're not alone in your beginning, and so just bite the bullet, and it doesn't have to be a video, but show us your effort, and be proud of what you're accomplishing. So just join us in the challenge, and just tag all your friends. I'm really excited about this. So thank you.
Yep, thank you. Thank you guys for your support.
Thanks a
We'll
lot,
see you
guys.
next week.